So just thought I'd take a little bit of a shot of the farm where we're keeping our sheep at the moment, or at least I'm stood at the gate driving in. It's in the middle of nowhere, absolutely the middle of nowhere. Beautiful, beautiful spot. And we're so fortunate we're basically drifting away on the flood tide. So yeah, look at that for a view. We're very fortunate, and what a beautiful day as well. And here they are, warm and cosy in their barn. They're so loving it. We've got the ewes this side, and I don't know if you can see, but we've got the shearling ewe lambs the other side with the hay bar in the middle. I've just topped them up, hence the line of bottoms, and they're in this lovely sheltered spot here with the sun shining, lots of fresh air, but inside in the warm and dry compared to where they are is amazing. It's just such a blessing. And the goats are inside. They're stuck on a bit of an island actually, but their shelter is also warm and dry, thankfully. And this is our avian flu setup. The shed was a donation by a neighbour, and it was just about to become part of our compost loo setup, but we hadn't got round to it, so it rapidly became chicken home. And then Nels built this permanent run. We put chopped grape straw in the bottom of it, and that's their space for now. They seem quite happy. They have sunlight, fresh air. Our chickens can't be organic. They're not on our organic certification until we change things a bit, because they are mostly rescues, and you're not allowed to use rescues in an organic system. But for now, that seems to be a decent setup. They seem happy, and perhaps we'll get our shed back to do our compost loo come summer. And actually in super speed mode here, what I'm doing is going up to feed the rams who have that trailer as their shelter, and they're right at the top. It's interesting because of the colour of the grass, you can't really see the rams, so it looks like I'm just beetling around in my yellow jacket, but you can see how close we are to the top road by looking at this. So I'm breaking ice on the trough, and the ballcock got stuck, so the water was still running, which is why I've got icicles running off the end here and an overflow. So what that means is that this top bit, I've kind of gone, oh, this is really easy to break. It's a bit slush poppy-ish, it's nice and easy. And then underneath it, there's solid ice. So there's another layer. I think this is where I broke it yesterday. There's only one layer, but here there's a second layer. So it's Thursday and it's punishing. It is so cold. The wind is bitter. I've just spent 5 minutes defrosting a trough, and the ice on that is 4 or 5 centimetres thick, so solid. However, in permaculture we say the problem is the solution, and if you look down there to the bottom of the field, you'll see the end of the black plastic there. Tomorrow we're going to get some compost delivered, and unless it was this hard, there is no way that we would have got a tractor and trailer on this field for possibly months, because it is so wet. So we've managed to get the lovely Hills Waste to donate their green compost to us for the no dig beds, and our contractor who delivers it for us, all lined up for tomorrow, 8 in the morning, while it's still absolutely solid. And then I'll just have a few tons of compost to move, which should warm me up, I guess. And this is a harsh reality, not sure whether I'm actually going to put this in or not, but uncleared brassica beds, very scrappy stuff that still needs clearing, plastic bags and bits of enviromesh everywhere. In fairness, I have just covered over this carrot bed to do a false seed bed for it. I mean, from here it just looks awful. I know that in a few weeks' time it'll look amazing, but I also know how much work it's going to be. I do leave these things in on purpose. They create a little bit of cover. I probably should green manure, maybe get round to that another year. But they do, as they break down, give some goodness to the soil. They maybe feed a little bit of wildlife, I don't know. Oh, Brussels sprouts we're still eating, they're over there. And there's probably some black radishes in there we could give a go. It's not as awful as it looks, and yet you know what it is. This is a week late, so I'm going to leave you with a shot of me sheltering in the barn in pouring rain. And just ask that you like the video and subscribe if you feel the urge. See you soon.